What is up, people? MrFallior here, bringing another video. So it's been a little while since I've been able to do this, but for whatever reason I am once again in this remission type state where it's still kind of there, that chest thing, but it's so much lesser than normal. Like, you know how I went to the hospital twice so far this year because of how much pressure there was. But right now it is in a type of remission that it actually allows me to work, and that's what I'm going to do today. And we're going to see what we can make. This time I'm actually trying DoorDash. We're going to see. I live in Florida, if you didn't know. I'm in the Tampa area, so we're going to see what I can make. I've already tried it for a little bit, to where I've done 100 dashes so far, which is nice. 94% is on time. I can blame Walmart for that 6% off part, but 100% completed. 92% acceptance rate. I know a lot of dashers will not like to see that, because they always say to decline a lot of the orders that are low pay, low tip, whatever. And for the most part, I haven't had many of those. What I have to accept a little bit more than what other people do, because most people are in big cities, so they have a lot of different options to go by. I don't have that many options here. Like, I have actually gone a full hour of just sitting in a parking lot with nothing popping up, and that was including using Uber Eats at the same time. So I do have to accept a little bit more dashes than normal, but not to the extent where it's completely stupid to do so. Like, I had one that popped up, it was $4 for 10.6 miles. Obviously not. I'm trying to keep a rule of $1 per mile or more. I'm trying to keep that rule as best as I can. Obviously you want more than that, but I'm trying to keep around that rule. So we're gonna see. And I also have a 4.9 customer rating. I don't know what that 1 star came from, and I'm not sure why, but I do have 9 5 stars, 1 4 star, and all of these are thumbs up. So I'm not sure what that 4 star was for, because I've always taken care of everybody's stuff, no matter how long I've done deliveries. I always made sure that people got had their food taken care of with the best possibility that I can. Anyway, I'm talking way too much in this, so anybody that was actually interested in this has probably already left, but we're gonna go. We're gonna see how much I make today. So let's get started. Okay, so it is 1:20. I got a late start today, but let's go. It's the day before Easter, Saturday. Let's go. Okay, so far I just had to decline 2 orders back to back already. One was a $7 order, which isn't too bad, but it was 8.5 miles out of the delivery zone, meaning another 7 miles back. So that's already bad for what I wanted when it comes to $1 a mile, right? I want $1 a mile, and 8 miles for a $7 thing is close enough to where I would if it was still in the delivery zone. But because it was out of the way of the delivery zone, that's an additional 7 miles back. Horrible. Then, right afterwards, I got a Wendy's order of $3, no tip. That was also 7 miles, and it was in that same area of the no delivery zone. which makes it even worse. $3 to go 7 miles and then 7 miles back. So $3 for 14 miles. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Now, I just got one while I was talking to you. This is a Walmart order. I'm pretty sure it just said $7 for 4 miles. And it's in the delivery zone still. So it's only $7 for the 4 miles. I could go a little bit farther if I want to come back in the specific area, but I don't really have to because it's all in the same delivery zone, so I would still be able to get orders. Obviously, the closer you are to the main areas, the better, just in case there's multiple dashers all in the same area. Those normally get it more because they're closer, but still, it's well within the same area. So $7 for a 4 mile is pretty good. For me, anyway. In other areas, you want to do like if you're in a big popular city, you want to do like $2 a mile or more. But in an area like this, $1 a mile or more is actually considered decent. So that's what I'm gonna go pick up now. Okay, so this was actually a really good order. Now, in case you haven't done it before, Walmart has 2 different types of pickup options. You must read the directions because it's different each time sometimes. Some Walmart orders, it will tell you to go inside and go to the pickup area inside. Other orders will tell you to drive around and go to the drive-through pickup part where you park, let them know you're there. On the app, it'll say like what parking space are you on. You put in the parking space number and all that stuff, and then they will come out and put it in your trunk. So this one I got inside. All it was 2 cases of water, and it's a customer I've delivered to before, so that's perfect. It's so nice when you deliver to a customer before because you already know the area and you know exactly what house it is. Usually, if you can remember, but you know. So here we go. Okay, there we go. $7 completed. Now, sometimes you'll get in a situation like what I just did, where knocking starts a whole league of dogs barking. Here we go. There's another order. McDonald's, $7.25 for 3 miles. Perfect. That's more than $2 a mile. That is excellent. And that counts the mileage to McDonald's, meaning they're actually only about a mile away from McDonald's because it's 1.9 to get there. So that's cool. I love that DoorDash does that. Uber Eats never did that. They always told you the mileage from the restaurant to the customer, but never the mileage from where you are to the restaurant. So I do love that DoorDash does that. Anyway, yeah, I've been to this customer multiple different times, and they've never had dogs barking. So that was a little bit crazy. They never had dogs. I don't know where the dogs came from. I don't know if they had them locked up every time, and this is the first time they didn't. But that was at least 5 different dogs that I heard all start barking. So sometimes I'll issue an apology, just say, sorry, I started the dogs barking, I didn't mean it. Just want to let you know your order was here, you know. But sometimes you'll make sure you read the delivery instruction though, because sometimes you will have customers that say, please do not knock, please do not ring the bell, because they have dogs or something like that. So make sure that you actually read that. Anyway, off to McDonald's. Okay, so number 1, masks are still required for DoorDash, both to the customer and inside restaurants. If you are doing DoorDash, you have to wear one. Anybody can report you at any time if you're not wearing one in a restaurant or at the customer. So, also, use these. If it's a cold item that can get hot, or if it's a hot item that can get cold, use the bag. There are quite a few customers already that have told me I am one of the only ones that have ever used the bag, and they really appreciated it. Use it. Trust me. You may get better tips as a result, or at least better ratings as a result. Higher chance that they're going to rate you 5 stars, which is really good. Also, make sure you double check If you don't know the address or the area, double check Google Maps. Make sure, try to see if there's a street view of it, because they will, certain addresses will be a little bit confusing. So just make sure. There we go, another 725. We're now at 1425 total. Now that one is a little bit hard. 7.5 miles, 550, and it takes you to an even busier area, but I don't like that area, so I'm going to have to decline and say distance is too far. Today in Florida is so strange. 70 outside. It feels nice and cool. Yet in my car, I don't have AC on or anything because it's cool outside, and the sun is heating my car up like it's 95. And normally when it's 70 or below here, I can just leave the window down and it's fine. And I'm not hot at all, it's fine. But the way that the sun is working today, it is acting like it's 90 outside. And it's making me sweat sometimes. It's okay when I'm driving fast, but when I'm driving slow, I mean fast, you know, like the 50 mile per hour roads, not the 20. The 20 mile per hour roads is making me sweat, but the 50 mile per hour roads is fine because it's a lot of air. I don't know, man. Okay, so I just picked up one from a local barbecue place. 1.4 miles, $6. So that's really, really good. They already had the stuff ready. I love picking up from this place because they always have their stuff together, but they also kind of seem miserable at the same time as they do it. The local Wendy's has the friendliest people, but they never start the order until you get there. While this place doesn't even call for a driver until they have the stuff ready, and then they have it in a hot and cold cooler for the hot and cold items, and just right away when you come in, you say the name and they already have it ready for you to go. So, but they also don't seem extremely happy with their job. I mean, I get it. I mean, not all fast food stuff. I mean, it's not really a fast food place, but all food service industries, I would understand why you wouldn't feel the happiest of moods, because, you know, I've worked at 2 different pizza places so far, and if it wasn't for the delivery part, I don't know how long I would have actually worked there, because it is very stressful for not much money. Okay, cool. Sometimes you'll have something like this. It says total is higher than the $6 you were told, so it went up by $1. Which sometimes it'll be much higher than that. It depends, but you know. Oh, there you go. Taco Bell. 4 miles, $7. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Another $7. That's pretty cool. That one was a little awkward. She didn't know what to say. She wasn't really saying anything, and so you can't really tell if they are mad or if they're happy or what. But I didn't do it, but sometimes I still take it out on you, so who knows. But we're now at $28.25, and it is 2:48, basically 2:50. So hour and a half, 28.25. So for my area, that's pretty good. Okay, so it said 550. This is Uber. I wound up taking an Uber because DoorDash wasn't giving me anything, and then it kept saying that there was orders in my area, but it wasn't giving me anything, so something was weird. So I turned on Uber for a second, grabbed one, paused DoorDash, so that I could do the Uber. It said 550. It was literally right around the corner from the Wendy's, so I took it. Sometimes it takes up to an hour for the tip to appear, so it probably still is 550, but we're gonna see for later. And then I unpaused DoorDash after I got the food and was on the way to the customer, and then I got the DoorDash for a Dairy Queen double order, two pickups for $12, 4.7 miles total between getting there and going to both customers. So that's good. So we're gonna do a Dairy Queen, and I probably won't film until after I drop it off because you know, ice cream and stuff. Although this one's cheeseburgers and stuff, but I can't see what the other customer ordered yet until I get there. So we're gonna find out. Okay, part one of the two-part order, $8. Okay, awesome. I earned an extra $4 from this delivery total, so that's really nice. I'm at $44.25. Nice. $6 for Applebee's 1.3 mile delivery. By the way, I just wanted to add, just because it says 7 items doesn't mean it's actually 7 food items. 3 of them is silverware. So, okay, I really like comments like this. Bro, not only is it $6 higher than what it said, the guy gave me $10 tip and said that he really appreciates it. I really like people like that. That's so nice. Okay, I was driving, but I just got a Subway order. $8, 4 miles. There we go. I was right about the Uber tip. Wendy's, $6, 3 miles. Okay, so at Wendy's, I actually got another order on top of it to double it up. But this one wants me to go to Applebee's, so I actually have to go pick it up at Applebee's before I even do the first customer. But my advice, take a screenshot of the first customer's order, because sometimes it'll tell you to go to the second customer first, so make sure you do not get the orders confused. So take a screenshot of the second customer's order with their name on the same screenshot. That way you don't get it confused and give it to the wrong customer. Oh yeah, and the Applebee's was $9.75, I think, for 4 miles. Extra or on top of, I'm not sure. I mean, or included, I don't know. Okay, there's the $6 Wendy. Nice, I love seeing this. Higher, total is higher. Extra $6. Okay, $8, 7.8 miles. Problem is, I'm 5 miles, 4 or 5 miles away from there because I need to drive back into town, well, city. So I'm gonna accept it because technically the customer is actually pretty close to the restaurant. So really it's like 3 miles for $8, which is good because I was gonna have to drive that way anyway, so, you know. Yeah, 5 miles to the restaurant, yeah. Okay, so it's 5 miles back into the town slash city slash whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I just got a Dairy Queen, $2, no tip, but it's the exact same way as where the Applebee's drop-off is, so that's good. Might as well. I mean, it's no tip. I know a lot of people say don't take tip, but if it's the same place, like right next door, I'm gonna take it. Okay, so I just dropped off the Dairy Queen first, the $2 no tip one. Again, I never ever would accept something like that, except it was on the exact same road that I had to drive down to get to the first customer anyway, so no extra mileage, so it's just a bonus $2 for nothing, so. There we go, there's the $8, $6.50. And $96.50 with this dash plus the 5 some. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's like, I'm like 3 miles from the thing, so really it's 5 miles, but you know what? I'm gonna take that one. So it's that plus the $10 cash tip that I got plus the 5 something from Uber, so that's pretty nice. I'm happy with that. Always listen to what the customer says. They put it on the wrong way. They put hand to customer, but they actually want it left. Make sure you take a picture with your phone camera with the house number in the picture if you can. Use the app. Let me see if I can find it. Timestamp. Use the app timestamp, and it will tell you the address that you're taking the picture at, which is really nice, and it pastes it right on the picture. So $9.70. I had to complete it while I was driving away because their house doesn't have any cell phone service. So I had to take an extra picture to make sure. Okay, so I took a $3 order. Before you say anything, it was literally in the same plaza. It was a McDonald's order, and right around the corner at a corner store, it was a cashier. It was 0.5 miles, so I took it because that's worth it. I know it's not a tip, but it's still worth it. There we go. $6 Subway. I don't know how. I didn't see. I know it was worth it, but I don't remember what it was. Shoot. Oh well. That's perfect. Walmart doorman ordered Subway sub. Okay, cool. So it was only 1 mile total, like half a mile to the Subway and then half a mile to the Walmart. And now I just got another one for a local pizza place, $8. 4 miles. Okay, so I just picked up the pizza order, and I ran into another DoorDash guy. That was actually the first one I ran into today. And he said he just got off his regular job, 8-hour shift, and he just started doing this. He made $43 an hour because of really good tips that he picked up. Man, I need that. I'm still doing really good, but, you know, that would be really nice. I know people make a lot more in the cities, but I mean, this is technically a city, but, you know, actual big cities like California, New York, all that stuff, so. Or even Orlando and Miami. And I just said California. I didn't mean California City. I meant California State cities. That's what I meant. It sounded weird. It made it sound like I'm saying California's a city. That's not what I meant. Anyway, this is actually a good one. I think I said $8 for 3 miles from the pizza place. So that's pretty good. There we go, $8, and we're now at $124 at 8 o'clock. I started at 1:30-ish. So 6.5 hours. Oh, there we go. There's another one. How far is that? Oh, $6 for 3 miles. Nice. I will pick that up. Plus, don't forget the $10 tip. And the $5.50 thing from Uber. So I am happy with today. But keep in mind, it is not like this every day. It isn't. I know I'm still fairly new to this, so I don't know for sure how well it works, and I think it's pretty dark right now, so I'm sorry if you can barely see me. I mean, it's not dark outside yet, fully, but it is in my car. Most of the mileage is just getting to McDonald's. That's funny. So I'm just trying to stay out as long as I can to take advantage of it. It seems Saturday is the busiest, from what it seems like in this area anyway. I've heard other people say in other areas that Monday is the busiest, and I mean other areas as in parts of the country, because I check out Reddit, DoorDash on Reddit, and I see how people are doing in their part of the world or their part of the country. So So some people say Monday is their best. Some people say Friday is their best. Some people say Thursday is the best. I actually haven't seen another person say Saturday is their best in their area. So I don't know. Maybe it is in some, but I've just never seen it yet. So anyway, off to McDonald's. Do I gamble on it or not? It's not telling me a mileage. Screw it, I'm gonna gamble on it. And that's why you don't gamble. 9.4 miles in the opposite direction to my house for a $8 order. So the only saving grace with this one, besides it technically still being in the delivery zone, I mean, it's a busier delivery zone in a way, but it's complete opposite way of my house, is that almost the entire 9 miles was on a regular highway of 55 miles per hour. So obviously it uses much less gas than the 30 mile per hour roads that you do most of the time with delivery. So that's one saving grace, is it's about the same amount of gas that I spent as a 3 mile type of thing. So we'll see. And sadly, no increase in tip. Dang. Okay, so I just had 3 absolutely ridiculous orders in a row. The last one was the worst. $4, 13 miles. So I'm just gonna be winding up wasting all of my declines in this area. So I'm gonna have to eat my mistake of gambling with that last order and drive back to my normal area, because if I stay here, I'm just gonna wind up wasting a whole bunch of declines and never even have a chance of being a top dasher. Obviously, I'm not gonna go for top dasher if I get deliveries like that in my area either, but if there's a chance I can get top dasher in my area, I'm going to. Top Dasher requires 70% acceptance rating of all orders you're offered, plus 200 total deliveries that you have under your belt, and all of that stuff, and a 4.7 or higher rating and all that. So I'm not gonna accept that stuff, because that's way too many miles for absolutely nothing. So yeah, please, if you order like that, don't even bother ordering. If you're not gonna tip at all, drivers aren't gonna take your order. And the drivers that do take your order, they probably aren't the best drivers for you. Or for anybody, actually. I don't know what that guy is doing. He's just sitting there. He's still sitting there. I thought he was waiting for me to go by, but no, he's just sitting there. Is he hiding from the cop over here? I don't know. There we go. Back to the good stuff. $7. 2.8 miles. I grabbed a McDonald's order off camera. I think it's $7 for like 2 point something miles, something like that. Okay, so I'm headed home. I'm actually still online for a few more minutes, just in case something pops up on the way home. But I am headed home. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. That takes me all the way over there. I cannot take that one. I'm not declining it because I'm headed home. I'm declining it because of the miles. Let me see if I can show you. 6.5, 11 miles. I cannot take that. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to take my eyes off the road. I would take it if it was closer, but it is way too far away. Why would you do that? Your house is 11 miles from the store, and you tip what, $3? What is that, $3, I think? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, because yeah, if you have, that's another thing that I haven't said yet. You need to use an app that tracks all of your miles. All miles while you're online, not just miles to the restaurant and to the customer's house. Miles while you're online all count. So those extra miles that you drive from restaurant to restaurant and all that stuff counts as long as you're online. Even on your way home, if you're still online and you will take an order within reason, then that also counts. Same thing with if you're driving from home to town, but your house is in an area that where you can go online at your house, you can track your miles from your house. So there's a little tip for you there. Now, normally I do not get gas the same day that I filled up, that I have a full tank, because it's actually better for your car, for your mileage, actually, for your wallet, if you wait until you get like to the last line. So basically, for me, 2 full days of driving will get me to the last line, then fill up, because it's better miles per gallon. The less weight your car weighs, so the less gas in your gas tank, the less your car weighs. You save a little bit of miles to gallon. I don't know how much, but a little bit. Anyway, I'm just filling up now so I can show you guys how much in gas I spent. So this isn't exactly how much gas I spent, because yesterday I actually drove from the house to here, got gas, then drove back home because I didn't feel good. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I did not feel good at all. I was gonna push myself. I didn't feel good, so I just drove back home. Then I came back from back home back today. So count that a little bit. But yeah, that's about how much gas I did. 6 gallons. So that's $17.73. Subtract how much I made, which I'll show you when I get home. Okay, so end of the night, DoorDash $152.23 plus $10 cash tip. Uber $568. Total $167.91. Now you can also subtract $17.73 in gas, even though technically it's not fully accurate, but still. We'll take the higher amount and do the full $17.73 in gas. $150.18. And $65.04 as tax deductible. So you got to subtract $65 from the $168, and the remaining amount is what's taxable by whatever it is in your state. Here it's 15.3% for gig workers. So that's cool. I made pretty good money today. This was actually the highest that I've done ever in a day for anything, even when I did it full time before. So I mean, with Uber Eats. So that's cool. It's probably related to being the day before Easter. So, but hopefully maybe I can make money like this again. That'd be really great to be able to do this every day, or every other day even, you know, to make that type of money each day. Would really help me out right now. Really badly. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye. You know, after all of this though, I will say that I'm a little bit scared, because the more people that join the platform in your area, the less money you will make. That's a guarantee. That's why I never refer anybody with the referral program thing that they do. Because, yeah, you get a little bit of money for referring somebody if they meet the requirements for being referred, but you're also having another person take away a percentage of your income every day, depending on how often they do it. And each person that joins in your area will take a percentage away from your income. If your area is a large city, then the percentage they take away from you is small. It is quite small. If you live in a city that's kind of smaller, like my area, the percentage they take from you is a bit bigger. So I'm kind of worried that this might not last if enough people keep referring to people. And again, this was the busiest day I've ever had. So other days are even less than this. So I don't know.